For decades, seekers begged an external God for answers, hoping to be heard by something far away. Goldsmith discovered a truth so simple and so radical that it turns that entire approach upside down. What if the miracle isn't out there at all? What if the power you're chasing is the very presence looking out through your eyes right now? Stay with me, because once this lands, prayer stops being a request and becomes recognition. And that recognition changes everything. Joel's journey wasn't a sprint through techniques. It was a gradual surrender of the idea that he was a separated person trying to reach a distant deity. One night, in deep silence, a shift occurred. God was not an object to be contacted. God was the life, the awareness, the very consciousness in which Joel was sitting. Not an elsewhere. A here. Not a future achievement. A present fact. From this discovery flows a new orientation to living. Instead of striving to pull health, peace, or abundance into your life, you begin noticing that wholeness already is. You're not a small self trying to get more life your life, expressing as you. And when you stop building your identity on lack, problems don't need to be wrestled to the ground. They lose the energy you were unconsciously feeding them. Joel called his shift practicing the presence. Don't picture a rigid ritual. Think of it as a quiet seeing through appearances. Moment by moment, in a tense meeting, instead of reacting as a frightened personality, you pause and recognize the same presence that animates me, animates everyone here. In that recognition, you stop defending a mask and start responding from clarity. Decisions simplify. Conflict softens. Solutions appear where force once failed. Consider these composite stories that reflect what countless practitioners have described. A woman living with relentless pain spent years trying to fix herself. Through this teaching, she stopped chasing relief as a suffering identity and rested in pure awareness even while washing dishes. She didn't do a technique. She recognized the aware space in which the pain story had been playing. The moment she stopped managing the problem and began acknowledging presence, the drama loosened its grip. Over weeks, her life reorganized around peace rather than fear, and her body followed. A business owner on the edge of collapse tried manifesting, pushing, affirming. Nothing held. When he stopped hunting prosperity and recognized abundance as a quality of consciousness itself, the panic ended. He worked from steadiness, not desperation. Partnerships opened. The numbers improved not because he forced reality to change, but because he stopped insisting that he was incomplete. Another lifelong seeker realized he'd been postponing freedom to a future enlightenment date. In one unguarded moment, he saw that awareness was already fully awakened, had never been otherwise. Seeking ended, living began. Ordinary life didn't vanish. It finally made sense. So how do you live this? One, rest in silence, not strain. Stop trying to move God with words. Let thought get quiet. In that stillness, notice that awareness is already present. You don't make presence arrive. You recognize it. To see through, don't fight. When fear or lack shows up, don't attack it. Look through it. Ask, what is unchanging here? The answer isn't an idea. It's the quiet stability of being the ground beneath the storm. 3. Die daily to the small self. Catch the subtle voice that says, I'm the one who has to make it happen. Let that identity dissolve. What remains is an emptiness. It's an easeful strength that acts wisely without anxiety. 4. Walk the middle path. Pay the bills, answer the emails. Keep your promises while knowing you are more than the roles you play. Spiritual life isn't a retreat from the human. It's the light in which the human becomes clear, kind, and effective. 5. Practice spiritual discernment. A sunset isn't just pretty light. It's beauty itself revealing. Extend that discernment to your challenges. Under the appearance of chaos is a real order. You don't deny facts who refuse to worship them. Now, let's bring this into everyday life. At work, show up as presence, not performance anxiety. When you're not trying to extract validation, creativity flows. People feel safe around groundedness. Opportunities find you because you're not grabbing. In relationships, See the other as the same life you love in yourself. That doesn't mean tolerating harm, it means responding from clarity, not reactivity. Boundaries become firm without becoming hard-hearted. With money, trade, panic for stewardship, make smart, ethical choices from sufficiency, not scarcity. You'll notice wiser timing, cleaner deals, and fewer self-sabotaging detours. For health, partner with professionals as needed, but meet your body as the living expression of wholeness rather than a problem factory. You're not battling a machine, you're caring for a sacred instrument. As this recognition stabilizes, something beautiful happens. You become a quiet blessing wherever you go. You don't have to preach. Your calm is contagious. You're listening. Opens, peep. Your presence is the message. Will you face dry spells? Absolutely. Old conditioning will try to reclaim center stage. When it does, don't dramatize it. Return to gratitude. Gratitude dissolves spiritual pride and reorients you from me, getting somewhere to presence expressing itself. That humility keeps the channel clear. And here's the subtlest trap: trying to use truth to get outcomes. The moment you treat presence as a lever for results, you've put the small self back in charge. Let results unfold from alignment, not manipulation. When you're the truth, rather, then using it, life mirrors that integrity without strain. Eventually you'll encounter what Joel pointed to as the final surrender, letting go of seeking itself. Not because you gave up, but because you woke up to what never left. The seeker and the sought were never true. Ordinary life becomes quietly extraordinary. Dishes, deadlines, traffic all infused with a lucid peace that doesn't depend on circumstances. If this opens something in you, let it keep opening. Practice the presence in the next conversation you have. See through appearance to reality in the next challenge you face. And if you want more deep dives into Joel Goldsmith's mystical clarity and how to live it, subscribe to the channel now. It tells the algorithm this matters and brings this teaching to the people who need it. Before you go, drop a comment. I rest in presence. Not as a mantra to make something happen, but as a recognition of what already is. The search can end. Life can begin right where you stand.